5 signs someone is slowly draining your energy without you realizing it. Have you ever ended a conversation feeling exhausted without knowing why? You didn't argue, nothing dramatic happened, but something was taken from you. Quietly. Invisibly. This is one of the most dangerous forms of emotional harm because you never see it coming, and by the time you notice, the damage is already done. Friedrich Nietzsche understood this. He believed that certain people, not through malice, but through their very nature, pull life force from those around them. They don't attack, they absorb. Today we're going to identify exactly who these people are. Stay until the end, because sign number 4 is the one most people dismiss as their own problem. It isn't. 1. Every conversation ends with you carrying their weight. There's a difference between a friend who needs support and a person who feeds on it. The energy drainer never resolves anything. You talk for an hour. You listen. You advise. You reassure. And the next time you speak, everything is exactly the same. The same problems, the same spiral, the same helplessness. Nietzsche spoke of those who make suffering their identity. People who unconsciously need their pain witnessed more than they need it solved. They aren't looking for answers. They are looking for an audience. And if you are always that audience, you are being slowly emptied. 2. You feel the need to recover after seeing them. Pay attention to this signal. It doesn't lie. After spending time with certain people, you need silence. You need sleep. You need to be alone just to feel like yourself again. This isn't introversion. This is depletion. Healthy relationships leave you neutral or energized. Draining relationships leave you hollow. Your body knows the difference long before your mind admits it. If you find yourself dreading a call, postponing a meeting, or exhaling with relief when plans cancel, that is not a coincidence. That is your nervous system telling you the truth.
3. They make you feel responsible for their emotional state. This is subtle. This is dangerous. The energy drainer doesn't say, "Fix me." They simply behave in a way that makes you feel guilty when you don't. Their mood shifts the moment you set a boundary. Their silence punishes. Their sadness intensifies exactly when you try to pull away. Nietzsche called this the morality of weakness, the unconscious weaponization of suffering to bind others. It doesn't look like manipulation. It looks like need. But need deployed as a leash is still a leash. You are not responsible for another person's inner world, but some people will spend years making you believe that you are. 4. Your own problems begin to feel unimportant. This is the sign almost no one catches in time. You stop talking about your own struggles, not because things are fine, but because there is never space. Their needs fill every conversation. Their crises are always larger. Their pain always more urgent. Over time, you stop offering your own experience. You begin to believe your problems aren't worth raising. You shrink. This is not humility. This is erosion. Nietzsche's most important insight on human relationships was this: a connection that consistently diminishes one person to elevate another is not a relationship. It is a transaction, and you are always the one paying.
5. You no longer feel like yourself around them. This is the final and most telling sign. You edit yourself. You monitor your tone. You suppress your excitement because it makes them uncomfortable. You hide your wins because their reaction always leaves you feeling worse than before you shared. Slowly, in their presence, you become a smaller version of who you are. Nietzsche believed that the highest human obligation is to become fully yourself, to expand, to rise, to express your nature without apology. Any relationship that consistently moves you in the opposite direction deserves the most serious examination. Not every draining person is a bad person. Some are wounded. Some are unaware. Some genuinely cannot give what they take. But their reasons do not protect your energy, and their pain does not obligate your depletion. What to do? First, stop explaining your boundaries. State them. A boundary explained becomes a boundary negotiated. Second, reduce access gradually. You don't owe anyone a sudden exit or a long explanation. Distance is a decision, not a punishment. Third, observe the pattern over time, not the moment.
Everyone has hard periods. What you are looking for is a relationship that is structurally one-directional. Always. Fourth, reinvest your energy deliberately. Notice who leaves you more alive after every interaction. Move toward those people. Fifth, trust your body before your reasoning. Your mind will find excuses for people. Your body will not. The final truth. Energy is not infinite. Attention is not infinite. The life you are building requires fuel, and some people in your life are running on yours. This is not cruelty to recognize. It is clarity. Nietzsche said it plainly. You cannot pour from an empty vessel, and you cannot become who you are meant to be while someone else is quietly becoming it instead of you. Guard your energy, not selfishly, strategically. Because who you spend your time with is who you slowly become. Subscribe for more on human psychology, the philosophy of Friedrich Nietzsche, and the invisible forces shaping every relationship in your life.